Yo, what is up guys, my name is Patrick, host of EDH Brutality, and welcome to episode 21 of a series I like to call Game Winning Jank. So without further ado, you have to sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Alrighty folks, so this is going to be a short video today, rather sick, so that's why I'm pushing off the deck tech that was scheduled for this week, because you're lucky that I'm even making this video. But yeah, we've got another episode of Game Winning Jank here on the channel, in which we discuss 3 ways to catapult your next match at Friday Night Magic. And it should be noted, some combos within these videos are going to be jank or not so jank after all, because in the end this is purely opinion based and all in the eyes of the beholder. Essentially just look at this as a series on ways to win or create a commanding lead that may not typically be seen throughout your games. Because to be honest, I'm so sick of the current state of Magic. Just last week I was playing Spell Table, and the host of this one said room I joined named the lobby 2 weird and wacky commander decks. Well, knowing this, I was like, this is right up my alley, so I joined it. And of course, who does he end up playing? He plays Sheoldred the Apocalypse. Very skeptical, I decided to give him the benefit of the doubt, and of course he ended up winning through a Tefari's puzzle box. I really don't know why people don't have originality anymore, so hopefully each episode of this series tends to bring that back. Before we jump right into today's video, a quick and special thanks to patrons like you for making videos like this possible. And with that out of the way, since I don't feel the best, let's just jump right into today's list. Starting things off, we have Sylvan Library in enchantment from the set Legends, coming in at 1 colors in 1 green mana. That states, at the beginning of your draw step, you may draw 2 additional cards. If you do, choose 2 cards in your hand drawn this turn. For each of those cards, pay 4 life or put the card on top of your library. Well, this can be abused rather easily with a card known as Abundance. Coming in at 2 colors in 2 green mana, this enchantment spell reads, if you would draw a card, you may instead choose land or non-land and reveal cards from the top of your library and to reveal a card of the chosen kind. Put that card into your hand and put all other cards revealed this way on the bottom of your library in any order. So not only does this effect allow us to filter our draws, but it creates a replacement effect for the Sylvan Library. As going back, Sylvan Library does say we may draw 2 additional cards, with Abundance overriding it, saying instead of drawing, reveal. So what happens is we're able to reveal 3 cards, whether lands or non-lands, and put all 3 into our hand, completely bypassing the downside of Sylvan Library of paying 4 life per extra card. And although this was quite the synergy back in the day, it still holds its own today, and thankfully not many people know about it. Up next, we have a simplistic way of generating infinite mana, starting with a Wirewood Channeler. Coming in at 3 colors in 1 green mana, this 2/2 creature elf reads, tap Wirewood Channeler and add X mana of any 1 color to your mana pool, where X is the number of elves in play. Luckily, Wirewood Channeler does count itself as an elf, so if enchanted with a Penman's Aura, we should be able to generate infinite untaps on this creature. Penman's Aura is a 1 colors in 2 blue mana enchant creature card that states, pay 1 blue mana to untap enchanted creature. So if you're playing Elf Tribal, this is very easy to get infinite mana, especially if you have 2 elves on board. And better yet, Penman's Aura does offer some protection, as we are able to pay 1 blue mana and grant the enchanted creature Shroud until end of turn. And last but not least, the third and final synergy of the day can provide us with an infinitely large army, both in power and size. That's right, the first card we're going to want to incorporate is a basic forest and enchant it with a Squirrel Nest. Squirrel Nest is a 1 colors in 2 green mana enchantment aura that reads, enchant land. Enchanted land has tap and creates a 1/1 green squirrel creature token. Well, if paired with an Earthcraft, we can make an infinitely large army. Earthcraft is a 1 colors and 1 green mana enchantment spell that states, tap an untapped creature you control to untap target basic land. These 2 cards will generate us infinite amounts of 1/1 squirrels, which can be used to win the game in several ways, as well as be perfect targets for cards like
coat of arms. Or perhaps we can pair this with a Slate of Ancestry, drawing out as many cards as we need to win the game. So yeah, the possibilities with this are quite intensive. Like I said, game-winning Jank is just a series to bring light to different ways to win your next game. Obviously, you don't have to follow any of these, and Jank is subjective person to person. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. Once again, I would like to apologize. Not only this was a bit shorter or less effort was put into the video, but I also did promise a deck tech today. Honestly, like I said, just not feeling like spending 7 or 8 hours on a 20+ minute video, especially with me feeling like this. So hopefully if you guys all stick around, we'll be having that just next week. Of course, YouTube Shorts will be a continued venture every Tuesday and Thursday. But yeah, that's going to do it for me, folks. Gonna rest up. Hopefully I can feel better real soon. With that being said, if you want to stay tuned for future videos here on the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell down in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. So instead, my name is Patrick, host of EDH Brutality. I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.